Welcome to our deep dive into some of the most shocking scandals and controversies in Olympic history. Now, you might be thinking, the Olympics? That bastion of international cooperation and athletic achievement? Surely nothing too scandalous has happened there. Oh, sweet summer child. You see, beneath the veneer of sportsmanship and fair play lies a darker side. A side where ambition can curdle into something far less savory. From doping scandals to judging controversies, the Olympics have seen it all. We're talking accusations, investigations, disqualifications, the whole shebang. These aren't just stories about athletes behaving badly. They're stories about the systems that are supposed to uphold the integrity of the games and how easily those systems can be manipulated. Over the next few minutes, we'll be taking a closer look at some of the most egregious examples of cheating and corruption in Olympic history. We'll examine the impact these scandals had on the athletes involved, both the accused and the robbed. And of course, we'll try to answer the question, can the Olympics ever truly be clean? The 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich were supposed to be a celebration of athletic achievement, but behind the scenes, a sinister experiment was taking place. The East German government, determined to prove its superiority, systematically doped its athletes, often without their knowledge. This state-sponsored doping program, known as State Plan 1425, involved giving athletes performance-enhancing drugs from a young age. The results were undeniable. East German athletes began dominating their sport. Swimmers like Cornelia Ender and Roland Matthes shattered world records and took home armfuls of medals. But their victories came at a steep price. Many athletes suffered long-term health problems, including liver damage and infertility. The full extent of the East German doping scandal wouldn't be revealed until after the fall of the Berlin Wall. The damage was done. The Olympics had been tarnished by cheating, and trust between athletes and nations was broken. The scandal raised serious questions about the effectiveness of drug testing and the role of governments in sports. It also highlighted the ethical dilemmas surrounding doping, particularly the exploitation of young athletes. The 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, Utah, were supposed to be a showcase of grace, artistry, and athleticism on ice. But the figure skating competition was marred by controversy when a judging scandal rocked the games. At the center of the scandal were the Russian pair's figure skating team of Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikarulidze, and the Canadian team of Jamie Salé and David Pelletier. The Russians had won a close and controversial decision, leaving many observers believing that the Canadians had been robbed of the gold medal. It later emerged that a French judge, Marie-Reine Lagoon, had been pressured to vote for the Russian pair as part of a vote-swapping scheme. Lagoon claimed that she had been coerced by the head of the French Skating Federation to vote for the Russians in exchange for a guaranteed French victory in the ice dancing competition. The scandal sent shockwaves through the figure skating world and led to widespread calls for reform. The International Skating Union, ISU, launched an investigation, which ultimately resulted in Lagoon being suspended for 3 years and banned from officiating at the 2006 Winter Olympics in Turin, Italy. The ISU also implemented a new scoring system for figure skating, designed to make judging more objective and less susceptible to manipulation. The new system, which replaced the traditional 6.0 scoring system with a more complex points-based system, was intended to make judging more transparent and accountable. The Salt Lake City figure skating scandal was a major embarrassment for the Olympics and raised serious questions about the integrity of judging in the sport. It also highlighted the need for greater transparency and accountability in all Olympic sports. These scandals and controversies remind us that even the most prestigious events are not immune to corruption and deceit. The pursuit of victory, of national pride, of pushing the very limits of human potential, it can all lead to some very dark places. But it's important to remember that for every athlete willing to cheat their way to the top, there are countless others who compete with integrity, sportsmanship, and a genuine love for their sport. It's for those athletes, the ones who play by the rules and inspire us with their dedication, that we keep watching, that we keep hoping for a cleaner, more ethical future for the Olympics. And maybe, just maybe, by shining a light on these scandals, by demanding better from our athletes and our sporting institutions, we can help make that future a reality. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of sports and beyond.